This video contains footage of animals being humanely dispatched using sub 12 foot-pound air rifles. If you're offended by this, please stop watching now. So this morning we found ourselves at a brand new permission in Market Drayton, Shropshire. We've been called by the landowner whose fields were absolutely covered in rabbits. You could get between 10 and 15 yards before they even moved. Along with me was my two boys Max and Harry, and also my dad Steve. We were shooting the Weihrauch HW100 in .20, and that was loaded up with H&N Barracuda 13.6 grain pellets, and the optics on that was an Atm Optics 4.5 to 14 by 44 front focal plane scope. We were also shooting a BSAR-10 in .177. That was loaded up with Bisley Magnum's 10.5 grain pellets, topped off with a Hawke Airmax 4 to 16 by 50 scope. About a 3-minute walk onto the first field, we saw this one at 23 yards. He was swiftly taken with a 2.0 pellet between his eyes. About 75 yards further into that field with two more. I give these a range find, and he was sitting at 30 yards. Whack goes that 2.0 pellet, and his mate was not hanging round to see if there was one due for him. He gives a bit of a kick, as they all do. Those are just the nerve endings, finishing him off, and he was done. Now just to the right, I could see another baby one, and this one was absolutely tiny. But tiny rabbits go into bigger rabbits and cause just as much damage, so these had to go as well. Now he was facing a barn door, and I definitely thought he thought that if he looked that way, then I wouldn't know he was there. Unfortunately, I give him a range find. He was at 30 yards as well, and he goes whack, and another one done. Now, baby rabbits are well known for kicking a lot more than their elderly counterparts, and he certainly goes for it. But rest assured, he's well and truly dead, and that's just nerves. Little hop around the corner, and there's another one just standing there, minding his own business. But once again, this one's got to go as well. He's ranged at 26 yards. I hand my gun to my 9-year-old boy. He pulls the trigger, and this one's done as well. Another one that likes to kick around. Now this one, first of all, didn't think he was hanging about at all. I light him up, but he's on the move. He knows that I'm there. He has a look down one hole, not choosing that one to go down, so he decides to pop down the second. For some reason, he decides to pop back up, and he heads straight my way. I give him a bit of a range find, and he's at 28 yards. Now my zero's at 30, so I lower it a little bit, and unfortunately give him a heart and lung shot. So as you saw, he lies down, but then straight back up, and uses his last few breaths to run off. Now you may think that I'd missed, but if you just watch the right hand side of the screen, you can see he takes his last breath, and that's him gone, well and truly dead. This next one, another one at 30 yards, was another baby one. He creeps out, give him a squeak, and he's gone. Now this one, I'm sure he thought he was hiding behind that fence post, but no way, Jose. He was sat there at 35 yards. I aim up, razor him, 9 MOA up, and hit him hard, and he jumps that first fence post. Now this one, I totally missed range, and my rangefinder must have clocked something else, because I dialed him in at 40 yards, which is what my rangefinder did. But as you can see, the pellet just dropped low. This last one is a 30-yard shot, another little baby, and he gets walloped, kills over, and it's good night Vienna for him. So all in all, we had 23 rabbits today. There's 12 here in the picture, because unfortunately, once the other ones had been hit with either a 177 or a 2.0 pellet, they decided to do a little bit of a kicking motion and ended up down the loads of rabbit holes that there were. So thanks very much for watching this rabbit hunting video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell so you don't miss any further videos from us.